The Pokuase bulk supply point will be the first 330 kV bulk supply point in Accra and the largest in Ghana when completed. It will address power supply challenges such as frequent outages and low voltages, resulting from increased power demand in Accra and surrounding areas. On completion, the quality of power supply and reliability in Pokuase, Kwabenya, Legon, Insawam and its environs will improve significantly. The project, when completed, is expected to serve 350,000 households. The Chief Executive Officer of ECG, Kwame Ajiman Budu, speaking after a media tour of the plant, said 4 major areas within the Greater Accra region would have their power supply interrupted due to ongoing works on the project.
Plan schedule whereby the areas that are going to be affected have been grouped into 4, group A, B, C, and D, and we schedule in such a way that no single customer will see the outage throughout. For the 8 days, you will see probably a 12-hour outage in the daytime. The next 3 days, you will see outage in the nighttime. We will rotate it so that it doesn't affect customer throughout. So that's our plan.
What is necessitating this outage that you do?
All this outage is due to connecting the Greco line to the national grid, so that we can use our part of the control system to supply power to our customers.
Which areas will be affected?
Like I said, in Sawam, Pokuase, Bawe, it's a lot of areas.
When does this start? How soon?
From 10th of May till 17th of May. That's where the outages will occur. But the actual commission will happen on 31st of May. And then 1 week later, ECG will start loading our feeders.
The Minister of Energy, Dr. Matthew Opoku-Prempeh, downplayed assertions that the current government has for the past 5 years made little or no investment in the energy sector. The minister said the frequent power outages are an indication of projects being undertaken to ensure there is stable supply of power nationwide.
The so-called investment that people say we are not investing, you've come and seen with your eyes the investment that has gone on. Last week we were at Great Company where they told us that some of these wires have not been changed since the 50s and 60s. But you went there and you saw people hang far up in the sky, stringing the wires. Today you've come, the wires would come here to improve the supply situation in parts of Accra, to strengthen the system. Where we are standing is an ECG substation, where they have even done the works already for 330 kV or 330 kV lines from here to Pokuase, for the second phase of the project. So the project is ongoing, we haven't stopped, and I'll still plead with Ghanaians to bear with us that the outages that are happening are outages that are demonstrating that we are doing the work to prevent those outages.
The CEO of Gridco, Jonathan Amwakoba, explained further the benefits of the project.
The power that is being transferred from Pokuase would have to go to Tema before it comes through the 161 kV lines to Accra, and these lines are being overloaded. So what we need to do is that in order not to go to Tema and bring the power back, which is also going to increase our losses, we need to break into the line here. So we build this substation, and then the line coming from Pokuase will be dropped here and then taken off again to go to Tema, so that we can supply Accra, or parts of Accra, because the load in Accra is growing very much.
The technical controller at the Millennium Development Authority, MIDA, Engineer William Amuna, says the Pokuase bulk supply point project is expected to be fully operational by July 2021.
We had to take a lot of pain to get some of the contractors in here because of COVID. COVID has actually delayed some of the things we've been doing here. Even if you look at the people working here, we needed to limit the number of people working here because of COVID. Some of the engineers who were supposed to come down from various countries for installation here were not able to come in here easily. Not only from the Ghana side, even from their own countries, it's difficult. Then also we had problems with equipment delivery. supply chain was disturbed throughout the world. I mean, there was this idea that the Chinese had so many of their empty containers in Europe. Meanwhile, they had all the goods in China, but they couldn't transport them to any country because of COVID. So COVID played a very big part in the delays in this work. The contractor has done a very good job. Amidst the pandemic, they have been able to construct this substation, very close to the time that we expected them to do so. So
the question, I don't think is answered. You said 31st May, now you're saying July, August. We're asking for clarity.
So I'm saying that, but for COVID, we would have finished around the May that you are talking about. But because of COVID and because of disruptions to the supply chain, we've had to shift the program to the end of July.